Welcome back. Oof. If your child keeps repeating the same mistake after you have explained it 10 different ways, the next lecture is probably not the missing piece. The real problem may be that your home has too much talking and not enough structure. First, why repeated lectures can slowly turn into background noise. Second, how structure can stop daily arguments before they fully begin. Third, why predictable consequences teach better than emotional speeches. Fourth, how visible routines help kids succeed without depending on constant reminders. And fifth, why structure only works when it comes with connection, not cold control. Day 1, stop repeating the same lecture. Picture a tired parent at 8 p.m. giving the screen time speech again. The child waits it out, bedtime slips later, and the next night the same argument returns. The lecture feels responsible, but the pattern is teaching the child to survive the speech instead of follow the rule. That does not mean the child is bad or the parent is failing. It means the system is weak. When the same mistake always leads to a long speech, the child learns the pattern: wait, survive the lecture, and continue as before. The stronger move is to compress the lecture into one clear rule. Instead of explaining for 5 minutes, say the rule once: homework before screen time, shoes in the same place, bag packed before dinner. The rule is the anchor. The lecture is not. Way 2. Build the routine before the conflict. Many parents try to invent discipline in the hottest moment, when the child is tired, hungry, distracted, or already resisting. That is the worst time to design the system. Structure means the decision is already made before the argument begins. The child does not renegotiate bedtime from 0 every night. The family already knows. Bath, pajamas, story, lights out. The routine carries the child when motivation is low. Start with tiny fixed sequences. After school, shoes away, lunchbox out, hands washed, snack. Before bed, toys back, clothes ready, teeth brushed, story. Small routines work because kids can remember them, repeat them, and slowly own them. If this is helping you reframe discipline, keep it for the moment when you feel tempted to give the same speech again. Sometimes the most loving shift is not saying more. It is building a structure the child can lean on. Way 3. Make consequences predictable, not emotional. When consequences depend on the parent's mood, kids do not learn responsibility. They learn weather forecasting. They watch the parent's face and guess how serious the rule is today. A predictable consequence is calmer and stronger. If the tablet is not returned on time, tablet time is shorter tomorrow. If the school bag is not packed at night, the morning becomes less comfortable, but the parent does not rescue every missing item. The goal is not punishment. The goal is trust. The child should be able to predict the rule, the result, and the parent's tone. When the result is steady, the child stops studying the parent's mood and starts studying the choice in front of them. Way 4. Make the structure visible. A rule that only lives inside a parent's head becomes another reminder, and reminders become lectures. Kids need part of the structure outside the parent's mouth. Use checklists, baskets, hooks, labels, and routine stations. A school station near the door. A bedtime checklist near the bathroom. A homework basket on the table. The environment should quietly tell the child what comes next. This is the hidden benefit. When the house carries part of the instruction, the parent does not have to carry all of it emotionally. Less shouting, fewer reminders, more independence. Way 5. Pair structure with connection. Structure is not cold control. It is not running the home like a military camp. Real structure gives children a safe container, and connection reminds them they are not alone inside it. Before correction, use one sentence of connection. I know you are tired. I know stopping the game is hard. I know mornings feel rushed. Then return to the structure, and the rule is still the rule. That combination is powerful. The child learns, my parent understands me, and the boundary still stands. That is where maturity grows, not from fear, not from endless speeches, but from warmth plus consistency. So here is the framework. Fewer repeated lectures, stronger routines, predictable consequences, visible structure, and connection before correction. That is the difference between a home where every rule becomes a battle and a home where expectations become easier to follow. Comment the word structure if you want a simple daily routine template for mornings, homework, or bedtime. And subscribe for more calm, practical parenting ideas that reduce conflict without becoming harsh. Because kids do not need parents who talk until they are exhausted. They need parents who can say, "I understand this is hard, and the rule is still the rule." That is structure with warmth, and that is what makes good behavior easier to repeat.